Hi there, I'm Toby from 103.1 iHeartAustin and iHeartRadio, and I am with Austin's own The Black and White Years.
What's up? Hello.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
I wanted to have like a grandiose,
I think this is pretty grandiose.
You guys are rocking it, and Strange Figurines is their current album. If you don't have it in your collection, you need it 17 weeks before immediately. It's a start-to-finish keeper record. It really is a very cohesive, you can say, it's not one of those albums you want to skip through.
I like that. Cohesive is actually the word. When our producer Danny Rice, when he asked me when we first got together, and he said, in one word, what is the word that you want this album to be? I said, I want it to be cohesive. I want it to be coherent, because I felt like on our second album, which I produced, I sort of just did whatever songs I wrote. The writing and recording process was the same process, and so basically what happened is the album felt very kind of fragmented, like the songs didn't necessarily fit together.
Right.
So this time around, I wrote way more material than I needed. We demoed about 25 to 28 songs to various degrees, but pretty solid demos of a lot of songs. And then from there, we picked the songs that we felt like most matched, not necessarily my favorite songs as the songwriter, but the songs that worked the best as a 10-track whole.
That's interesting, because I always wonder, there are some albums that are great albums, but you only want to listen to 3 or 4 songs at any given time. And then there are albums that you just want to sit and live with forever, nonstop, on repeat in your car as you're driving around. And that must be the kind of process that has to go into it to make it that.
There was a lot of talking about what tracks to use, and even we'd had all the demos in a playlist, all 30 of them, and just arranging different playlists, figuring out what flowed the best. And yeah, there was a lot of time spent on just deciding what to put on it. So
now, some of these extra songs, are they still songs that you like, that you might end up releasing as an EP, as a single?
I hope so, because within this band, over the course of 3 albums, we probably got about easily 50 to 60 wasted songs. I say wasted, unreleased things that we've learned, and a lot of them are actually songs that I really enjoy as a writer. They really work for me, but just didn't feel right with the other stuff. So I'd say there's a really good chance that a lot of our next album is going to be the stuff that was discarded from this one. That's not to say that they weren't good pop songs, but some of them are just a little too electronic or a little too rocky, and it just didn't work.
I like the idea of the Black and White Years electronic.
Right?
That's good. It could be the outtakes album.
There you go.
It could be okay, I know the story, but I don't want to tell it. I want you to tell it. The sweet little story about the song Strange Figurines, the title track.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'd gotten together with a good friend of mine, and he's not the kind of guy who talks about his feelings a lot, so it was really weird. I just went over we were just hanging out, and he sort of unloaded all of this relationship-y stuff on me, which it's a good thing. I'm there for that, but it was interesting from him. And basically what happened is he was with this girl, and she was with another guy, and there was all of this. She was giving him all the signals saying, I'm with this guy, but I'm unhappy, so I need you to make the move. It was very much she was leaving the ball in his court kind of thing. And he was the type of guy who's shy, so he could not bring himself to just make the move, just seize the moment. And so we had this conversation. I told him, you know what? Jim and Pam. Jim eventually had to just kiss Pam. Come on, let's take the example of The Office here. I was like, eventually you got to just do it. And he didn't follow my advice. They're not together now, but I did get a good song out of it. I went home that afternoon and wrote that. It was the easiest song I've ever written. It was so quick.
It's the lyric, shut up and kiss me.
Shut up and kiss me.
It's just how many times in your life did you think, I want to do that and I can't do it?
I need that advice. And
just do it, like Nike said.
Just do it. Exactly. Well, we love the song. We're playing it on 103.1 iHeartAustin. It sounds great. The whole album is great. I can't gush enough about this record.
Appreciate it.
If you haven't gotten to know the Black and White Years, please do yourself a favor and do so. Really quickly, before I let you go, since you are from Austin, can you give us any top 5 spots, at South, while you're at South by, you got to get a breakfast taco here. You got to, is there a couple of highlights that we need to do while we're in Austin?
Tamale House is definitely one. They have a location on East 6th now. What would you say?
Veracruz has really good tacos.
Okay.
Tamale House actually has tamales now. Before they didn't, it was just breakfast tacos.
It's just called Tamale House.
If you want to wait at Franklin's for an hour to potentially get barbecue, you can. Over 11th and 35 is really good, but
this is not a secret, but Torchy's Tacos has a taco of the month this month called the Roscoe, which is a chicken and waffles breakfast taco that is absolutely insane. It's the kind of thing you should share it with somebody because it's like fried chicken, waffles, maple syrup, and egg, all in a breakfast taco. That's it. Torchies. It's
Okay, that's a game changer, and I need one immediately.
You gotta get some beef fajitas at Polvo's too. Polvo's is the bomb.
Yeah.
It's down south first. So good. While you're there, you might as well hit Elizabeth Street Cafe.
There's so much good
Apparently
food.
we like to
we
eat,
could talk.
yeah.
We should just do. We'll have to do a podcast of just like all the places to eat in Austin. But I just wanted to know what some of your top spots are. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of South by and keep Austin weird.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.